We have three major religions in Nigeria, but for this video, I'll just be talking about two major religions. To start with, have you ever wondered why it looks like when it comes to preaching, evangelism, and all things that have to do with religion, mostly you find Christians are the ones who go out to preach, who do these crusades, who do evangelism, who do door-to-door, and even walk up to total strangers while their Muslim counterparts don't. Anyway, that's what I'll be talking about in this video. Once again, what up 234, it's Larry the Guy. You're just joining in, thank you. Please share this video, please like, please comment, leave comments. I love engagements and I will surely be reading them and interacting with you. Number one, different understanding of preaching. In Christianity, there's a completely whole different understanding, because starting from the Bible, Christ talked about going out into the world and preaching to all creatures. So basically, it looks like that is, quote unquote, as a Christian, that is what every Christian should do. That's really why you see Christians going out, walking out to people, having evangelisms, having crusades, talking to whoever they can find about the gospel of Christ. And that is not a bad thing. But in the case of for the Muslims, it's a bit different. There's something they call Dawah. Dawah, hope I pronounced that correctly in Arabic. It's more or less like them expressing themselves through their way of life, how they pray, how they interact with their fellow human beings. In basic terms, their lifestyle is what draws people to their religion. Unlike Christians that go out and preach and talk, not saying that's a bad thing, but it's just two different ways. Because there's been this conversation about, the Christians are the ones going out, Muslims don't go out at all. Yet, quote unquote, there's a way of going out, but it's just not the Christians know it, or as the Christians think about it. So while Christians, they go out with their Bibles every other day, there's something, they're talking to people. Muslims just, hey, look at my life and mirror it. And if that makes you feel like, you want to be a Muslim, then you're welcome. So that's one of the reasons why Muslims don't go out to preach. Number two, cultural differences. In Islam, their religion is kind of woven into their personal lives. They're talking about the praying 5 times a day, talking about how they do the ablution and every other thing. It's like it's part of their daily life. But for Christians, it's completely a different case, right? You won't see a Muslim telling you, they have a service in the mosque by 2 on a Monday, they have this one, but another midweek service. But for Christians, it's a bit different. Christians prefer that more of what I call it structure. I think maybe that's the right word. I don't want to be offensive to the Muslims, but they don't have structure. But then, for lack of a better word, Christians have that structure where, Sunday, it's the normal Sunday service, Wednesday, maybe service, whatever service comes in between, they usually go and do their thing. And times where they go out, even going out on the streets. But for the Muslims, they don't do that. It's already part of their lives, already how they live their lives, already how they interact with everything. I dare say some people will even tell you, like, it looks like the Muslims take their religion more serious than the Christians. Because I know of a particular driver in the office whereby even if he's on the road and he's going to make delivery, come rain, come shine, that guy is going to stop. If everyone is at 7 p.m. and he's going to look for a mosque anywhere. I've been with him on the road where he's like, guy, please, I need to find a mosque. I have to pray. So it's already part of their life. That is how they preach their own gospel, quote unquote. It's already part of their life. It's how they do everything. If you're born in a Muslim household from childhood, you already send. Once they know, you can understand, you can read, they already send you to Arabic schools. You're already learning the tenets of Islam. You're already it's just your life and the religion is just like this. It's mirrored into one. That's against the conventional strict preaching that's usually Christians are known for. Number 3, approach to outreach. Christians often use preaching, missionary work, going to different places to preach about the gospel of Christ. But for the Muslims, it's different. It's more of talking, we like call it preaching or teaching within their own community, building the community in like different batches and teaching Islam and everything that has to do with Islam. That's their approach to it. To them, that's their own way of evangelizing. That's their own way of preaching. That's their own way of reaching out against the normal method we know of or people knocking on your door, or people on the street talking about Christ. That's a completely different way. Not to say that the Muslims, their approach is not working for them, but it's just what it is. It's just two different religions with two different approach. But at the end of the day, we're all heading for the same goal. Whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Muslim, and everybody wants to die and go to heaven. I think our journal for Muslims, not quite sure. But then number 4, history. If you look at the history of Christianity, even before the Bible, in the Old Testament and New Testament, there's been that constancy of preaching, spreading the gospel. Although it was really pronounced more in the New Testament, but for Muslims, they use things like youth communities, trade, schools, all of this. Those are how they sort of integrated themselves into the society. So while Christians were busy doing what works, they had their own thing that works. It's not really like the Muslims are not at all preaching or talking about Allah or anything. It's just how it is for the two different religions. Anyway, I would like to ask this question. I would like you to leave your answers in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Do you prefer lifestyle preaching, or do you actually prefer evangelical kind of preaching where you go out? So let me know what you think, and I'll see you in another video.